Hello everyone, my name is Bradley. I have a Brad taste in music. Milk. Milk. Eggs. Muffins laid out on the counter. What do these three things have in common? They don't do well with time. Today we're going to be talking about songs that have aged horribly. Songs that sounded okay when they first came out. Maybe even they sounded like shit when they first came out. All that matters is they sound even worse now. I'm going to give you guys a couple of my own examples, and then we're going to get into the answers you guys have for today's video. The first example I want to give is a song that I heard again recently that I realize has aged really horribly over just the last 6 years. It's the song Ride by 21 Pilots. Now, I talk about 21 Pilots. Actually, I complain about 21 Pilots a lot on this channel. My fiance loves 21 Pilots. She shows me all of her friends at concerts and stuff. So I really can't avoid them, so I'm forced to critique them all the time. Ride has this horrible reggae shit going on in the background here, but the biggest offender has to be, one, the formula of this track sounding like some really shitty, like, 2015 radio crap, and then, more importantly, the voice effect that's on Tyler sounds really awful and dated. I just wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Now, of course, this is just a personal choice, and a lot of people will disagree with me on this one. But yeah, I just think that the sound of this has aged pretty poorly. That being said, I will admit that there are songs that have aged significantly worse than this one track right here. The other example I have is the song Worth It by YK Osiris. Look, I'm not a news channel, okay? But I remember he'd like beat up his girlfriend or something. He's a terrible, abusive asshole. And he made this song about, baby girl, I'll give you the world. You just gotta be worth it. You don't gotta be perfect. The song sounds like shit, but I think it's definitely the fact that he ended up being an abusive piece of garbage that really makes this song hit that much harder, okay? Pun intended. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. Anyways, I'm really excited to get into this list because you guys have given some great examples. Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing Your Mom is a classic, but the amount of dated meme references in that song often gets overlooked. They have an over 9,000 reference. Oh yeah, and I forgot the Chris Brown line. Now this song definitely sounds like the era it came out in. But you also gotta remember, okay, Ray William Johnson's 30 years old, okay, when he came out with this shit, alright? I'm just saying, this is an important detail. Doing your mom, doing your mom. You know we straight with doing your mom. Doing your mom, doing your mom. See, what's funny is like the song is dated, but also the sound that they were going for was a dated sound already, so it's double dated. I'm doing your mom, yes, yours. First order in the Walmart, picking out your drawers. She had 2 gallons of milk and I was staring at her jugs. 5 minutes later, she agreed to, so we went and wrapped the minivan like giggity, giggity, giggity. I was riding with mom. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, it's so bad. These references really do not stand very well. There it is. How many times did I tap that ass? Over 9,000. That is remarkable. Remarkable. Now, someone who's made parody music before, okay? I listen to terrible music all the time. Terrible music. Absolutely horrible music. You guys don't understand until you've heard the album Gucci Swamp by Young Lambo and Hood Guy, okay? That's an album that literally is children writing like 5-minute verses and then having like Looperman samples and singers over these like terrible Looperman beats. I've heard an artist named Tom Sawyer. I don't even know where to begin with Tom Sawyer. I love how it says "believe in yourself" in the very back, in the back here. It's very inspirational quotes over what is possibly one of the shittiest things Ray William Johnson has done, but also one of the most iconic things he's done. To be fair. And she saw me butt naked. Now she thinks I'm half black, but your mom's the best. If I were you, I wouldn't kiss your mom on the mouth at all. She likes to. That's a good line. See, I can respect a good line when I hear it, okay? I'll be honest, she likes me to Chris Brown when she acts like Rihanna. Sex with your mother, that makes me better than you. Okay.
I gotta say, now that reminds me of Tom Sawyer, okay? Yeah, this is aged pretty poorly. The song quality, though, I gotta say, it's up there. You know, it's up to speed with what I expect in my hip hop music that I listen to. Some next level bars in there. You know, some great performances. Some a really amazing chorus that doesn't get tiring after the fifth, sixth time that it shows up. I'd say that this is aged like a fine wine. Death to Autotune. So I found this one to be a really interesting one because I have an interesting story with this song. I have a lot of nostalgia with this track because my dad used to take me to Guitar Center. And when the Blueprint 3 came out, I was probably like, I mean, I was still like a kid or whatever. I was really impressed with this album. I love the production on this project. Some of them, like the beats on it were just like incredible. And this was like the only Jay-Z project I had heard at the time. When I went to Guitar Center, Death to Autotune was like the big track that I would constantly play on the turntables and screw around with, and I loved it. I love the song to death. I love the sample of it. I love the sound of it. And sure, Death to Autotune, you know, it's like that campaign hasn't really taken off. I was spitting really confusing bars to current audiences about the end of ringtone rap, a concept that is so of the time and so outdated. Ringtone rap in itself is a puzzling concept to anyone just hearing about its existence who has been listening to music constantly since the first iPhone dropped. Yeah, and why is it called Death to Autotune exactly? Is it because of that ringtone rap? Man, I'm sick and tired of Soulja Boy. He out here, okay, making this, which by the way, I'm gonna play the song game. It's a banger, okay? Squid Game. See, I'd have this song as a ringtone easily. Squid Game. We get the poppin' shit just like the Squid Game. Squid Game. Slap a nigga like the Squid Game. I'm excited to revisit this song because I haven't heard it in a while, and I actually revisited Run This Town Again featuring Rihanna and Kanye West, and I actually think that song, while it does sound dated, gives me some incredible nostalgia from when it came out. Really an important era for me growing up and listening to music. As well as on to the next one off that project, I still think sounds fantastic. It still sounds kind of dated, a little bling rappy. I have a feeling that I'm still gonna vibe with this somewhat. Right, history without a pen. Begin. This is anti-auto-tune. Death of the ringtone.
This a warning shot to every motherfucking little one-hit wonder rap mumble brother.
This ain't for iTunes. This ain't for sing-alongs.
This ain't politically correct. This might offend my political connects.
This ain't politically correct. This might offend my political connects. What? Your opinion on ringtones and auto-tune? Good God. I didn't even understand what this song was about as a kid. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I knew what auto-tune was. I was like, I don't know why Jay-Z's so mad about auto-tune, but this does sound kind of like some really weird brag shit. I mean, Jay-Z, of course, I feel like has means to brag in his music, unlike a lot of other artists who do this exact same thing, but it still sounds cocky and annoying.
My raps don't have melodies. Get your chain took in. Know we facing a recession, but the music y'all making gon' make it the Great Depression.
This song has indeed aged horribly. This is a fantastic example. That being said, I can never hate this song. The sample's so good. Though this la-da-da part does sound pretty terrible. I will show you guys one more song after this. The song Hate. Now, when I was listening to this album religiously, the song Hate, I hated so much. That song sounded terrible, and it's probably aged worse than this track in terms of the sound of it. This beat is incredible, dude. No ID fucking kills it. I was introduced to hip-hop through the Beastie Boys, and this shit is right up my alley when I was like, 8 or 9 years old. Like, the sound of this just has that same, like, gritty, like, hard rock hip-hop feel, dude. Yep, the song definitely is aged poorly. Every reference in this song is aged poorly, but I still can't hate the song. But I will say that this is a very good example. Ringtone rap, like you said, who even knows what the fuck ringtone rap is anymore, okay? That was such a fad, and he was like, man, we're gonna kill that shit, which I guess technically it did die out, but it definitely wasn't because of that track. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the song Hate, featuring Kanye West. Now, you might be surprised to see that a Kanye West and Jay-Z collaboration isn't popular off this album, and there's a good reason for it. Let me play the song for you.
Haters, and I made myself so easy to love.
Dude, I couldn't even make it to that part of the song as a kid.
How much they hated.
Mary.
Kiss girls like Katy Perry.
He's kissing girls like Katy Perry.
We got bad blood. You know it used to be
mad.
Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. It's essentially a Katy Perry diss track and one of the lamest, pettiest diss tracks ever. The cherry on top is the fact that these two made amends just shortly after and acted like nothing had happened, basically making the song age horrendously and making its existence pointless. The sound is overblown and clunky, subtle trap sounds make it feel dated, absolutely tacky chorus, didn't age well. But did it age? I think that I can understand where you're coming from. But for me, what I pay attention to with Taylor Swift is the fact that her dubstep combinations have aged probably worse than this. I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In. Now I'm lying on the cold. Dude, I had so much nostalgia. I'm telling you, back in the days. I remember the days, dude. I was Roblox trading. Of course, it was destroying my life, but I was a kid. I didn't know that. But I was Roblox trading, staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning every single day listening to the radio. I've heard this song probably about 1,000 times. It just brings back so many memories. Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Now, of course, there's the version with Kendrick Lamar and the version without Kendrick Lamar. Now, usually I would click on the version with Kendrick Lamar, but I think the original is more relevant to what you're talking about.
Now we got bad blood, so take a look what you've done. Now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them.
Dude, this was a precursor to Reputation. I'm telling you, the sound of this literally sounds like if you make this sound just a little shittier, it would literally blend into what everything on Reputation was.
Made a really deep cut.
Also, yes, I know, you're going to make a comment. Oh, wow, how can you see the dislikes? Look at the dislikes. This is official Taylor Swift, okay? People didn't like this song when it came out. And I definitely think it sounds dated. It sounds really corny, sounds really like, well, I'm so mad at you. And you're right, with the context that you give, the fact that they made up immediately after this makes this song so pointless and petty. And it takes away the punch, the fact that it is something that just was resolved like that. Come on, man. This is just like the Big Baller B song, Why Did You Leave, okay? Why did you leave me? Was it because I never would stop watching TV? Was it because I wouldn't ever take you to Fiji? Even though I took all my homies to Fiji. Now I'm thirsty. Fiji. Yeah, Fiji. This whole song is sponsored by Fiji. No, this literally sounds like generically written, like vague, angry, like song. That's literally what this feels like a template to actually write a song over, to like replace words in here. It's like, so why did you have to do that? You made me mad and really sad. Someone also said this example, but I hope you choose this one. It's really the best example. Brand New, Me vs. Maradona vs. Elvis is a song written by Jesse Lacey, a man who sexually harassed and manipulated many underage girls. And the song is basically about manipulating a drunk woman. It's creepy and chilling, but I will admit, I am a fan of Brand New and their music. They made some of the saddest music ever. Now, everything that people have sent me from Brand New has sounded fantastic, but I've just never given them the light of day because of, all the shit that happened. So, and people were telling me back in the Black Parade era to check out their old stuff, but it's never going to happen for the exact reasons that you specify here. This song's so boring. I'm not even going to get to the controversial part. I want to fall asleep already. This shit, hurry up. You know what? Let's play this on Let's play this 1.5 speed. There we go. It's a lot cheerier. Wait, this literally sounds like a better song sped up. I realize it sounds stupid, but one of my life goals is to slow dance to this song with a girl who knows every word like I do. They're my absolute favorite band ever, and I've never met a girl who likes Brand New. When I was younger, my ex used to play this song constantly. Never really paid attention to it until I started getting into Brand New about a year later, and ouch, that shit hurt. Years later, I'm the one screaming every lyric with a beer in my hand, tears in my ears, and I can relate to this song more than ever. This song is what you said it was about, right? Am I on the right song? It said it's about manipulating a drunk woman? Oh yeah, I hear it now. Yeah, those are some unsettling lyrics, said very casually. Song sounds okay. Oh wait, I'm still playing it at 1.5 speed. I forgot I was. I'm telling you, this song sounds better sped up. It literally does. Alright, I think I get the point. Yeah, I would say that, yeah, that's pretty bad. But if this was happening in the shadows, and this was really kind of what I was feeling before everything came out, and it doesn't really surprise me, and to me, it seems like the inevitable might have just happened. The song might have just been a hint towards that, so yeah, I don't even know if I'd call it aged. Georgie Porgie by A Tribe Called Quest, a song so overtly homophobic that it had to be shelved from their album The Low End Theory. It's entirely about how they hate a gay guy, slurs and age jokes and all. The beat was reused for the song Show Business after the record. The label refused to let them put it on the album, and they had to rewrite all their bars. It can be found on YouTube, but it's on Dailymotion. What the fuck? Dude. I thought A Tribe Called Quest were like cool, like forward-thinking, really introspective. That's really disappointing.
It's a beginning there with Adam and Eve. I'm trying to make it look like Adam and Steve. Like, oh my God, how broken one beat. Well, anyway, better him than me. Used to be there.
Wow, dude, this is like. See, what's unfortunate is these guys are such good lyricists that quite literally they have like a super weapon of writing against people who are gay, and it's like you just hear their incredible wordplay being used in such a horrible way. It's baffling. It's like hearing, it's like seeing the hero all of a sudden become the villain. Really fucking weird shit. Wow, I don't even want to listen to this. I mean, sure, yeah, you can make the excuse that hip-hop was really homophobic back in the days, and it's definitely one of the worst things about older hip-hop, but I didn't think that... Man, dude, you hate to see it, dude. Jesus. I Feel Safe in New York City by ACDC came out weeks before the 9/11 attacks, and also has the same rinse and repeat as any ACDC song. So... double aging. Okay, the sound of it sounds like shitty ACDC, which, by the way, they came out with a new album recently, which I thought their sound couldn't age any worse, and it was literally like one of the worst albums of the year it came out. I Feel Safe in New York City. Jesus Christ. Whatever, it sounds like typical ACDC. I don't really want to listen to an ACDC song. Disco Duck by Ruck Dees. Some disco music is timeless, but Disco Duck definitely will not be remembered today, but I guess everybody loved it back in 76 because it was a #1 hit in America. Oi, I don't know what the hell this is, but it's called Disco Duck, so, you know, I'm concerned.
All the ladies would treat me right.
If internet memes existed in the 70s, there would be Disco Duck, but every time they quack, it plays Watergate tapes. That's a good one. That's a good comment right there, dude.
Moving my feet to the disco beat. I'm the disco dog.
Okay.
Flapping my arms, I begin to cluck. Look at me, I'm the disco dog.
Yeah, I think I heard enough. Not my thing. What the All in the Family by Korn, a late 90s song where two white dudes have a rap battle that mostly involves them slinging homophobic insults at each other. This song showcases just how cringe late 90s rap metal could be, aged like milk more than any song I've heard. Oh my god. Sound goes hard as shit.
Need a biscuit to save this crew from John Davis. I'm drunk. Yes, I know you little faggot. How? Please give me
Yeah, anything with the F slur is going to age pretty poorly. I will say that is, yeah.
You're rocking steady, your little fairy, smelling on your flowers, hey, you're cheating on them bagpipes. Fred Durst needs to rehearse,
Is this a battle between Korn and Fred Durst with, like, constant demasculating, like, language? Just... What the fuck is this, dude? What if I run across? What the fuck is this? Throwing rhymes at me like vanilla ice, huh?
Who's hot, who's not? You best step back. Corn on the cob.
Who's hot, who's not? You better step back. Corn on the cob. Fred Durst, you fucking serious with that? That's the best that you got? Yeah, really? Holy shit, bro. Bring back the homophobic slurs. I mean, good God, corn on the cob. Jesus. That is terrible.
But you just can't get away because it's doomsday, kid. You're a faggot on a lower level.
There are so many slurs, dude. This song is so homophobic. What the fuck? This entire song is just one giant homophobic mess. Wow, this is terrible, dude. And it's not even over yet, dude. What is this? What is this?
Say what?
That was 5 minutes of my life that I spent listening to one of the most horribly aged songs that I didn't know existed. Wow, that was Korn and Limp Bizkit duking it out with, like, oh my god. So the beat kept going back and forth between, like, this new metal grudgy crap that was going on for Korn, and then it had that more, you know, hip-hop style for Limp Bizkit going, you know, they must have thought this was really cool doing this back in the day. Yeah, this is aged, Good example, good example. Woody Allen by AJR. Now, this was the song I was talking about earlier, the one that, you know, you want to talk about, you know, abusers. Now, there you go. Woody Allen by AJR has to be a song that has aged truly like milk. Not only does the song itself sound horrendous and all the vocal effects ruin, one of the less bad AJR melodies. I mean, sure, I had this song stuck in my head for like days after hearing it, but one of the less bad AJR melodies, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Also, this song has one of the worst intros of any song I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like a mishmash of just horrific sounds. I gotta play it in its entirety. I gotta play it in its entirety. It's the only way to show you just truly how horrendous it is. The director, Woody Allen, then went and had a whole sex abuse scandal, just pure pain. Yeah, he's got pictures with him and, you know, Jeffrey Epstein. He married his stepdaughter. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit happened, alright? So, yeah. Now, I cannot prepare you for what you're about to hear, okay? If you're you know what? Words just do not describe what you're about to hear. I feel just like Woody Allen. Finally, I'm right where I should be. When did all this shit about Woody Allen exactly come out? The song came out 2014. As early as 1992, huh? Yeah, Woody Allen's life is a mess. Now, where's that picture of him and Jeffrey Epstein, okay? I mean, there is nothing suspicious about this. I'm just saying, there is... What possibly could be going wrong in this photo? Okay, I'm lost for words. I just don't know.
He did.
This song is horrifically catchy. Like, it is... I don't even know why this song is so catchy, but it's disgustingly catchy. And I'm about to have this song stuck in my head for the next who knows how long. But yeah, Woody Allen. You're 16 by Ringo Starr. It's a love song about a 16-year-old sang by an adult. I guess times were different, but yeah. Hey, look. Just because the age of consent is low doesn't give you permission to start going hunting, okay? I'm just saying. Hey, this came out in the 70s, okay? The expected lifespan of an adult person was like 40 years old, okay? It was like different times is right, you know? They didn't expect people to actually live past age 40, so 16 years old was definitely a different time back then. So, yeah, this song definitely has aged. Heart-Shaped Glass, When Heart Guides the Hand by Marilyn Manson, a catchy tune that Manson wrote for his then-girlfriend, Evan Rachel Wood, and honestly, oh yeah, that's the girl who got abused, right? And I honestly like the instrumental and vocal melodies. However, Wood has accused Manson of abusing her, and now I look at some of the lyrics and they don't defend him at all. In fact, they make him look like a narcissist and toxic. For example, a part of the chorus goes something like, "Don't break my heart and I won't break your heart-shaped glasses." And it's quite sickening to say the least. Edit, I misspelled the long-ass title. Don't break my heart and I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. That's... heart-shaped glasses is like... I don't know. That's fucked. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna listen to this. I was about to say I'm gonna put it on 1.5 speed to speed this shit up, but it already was on 1.5 speed, dude. What can I say? It's my lucky day. I never liked Manson. Always thought he was a creep. Always thought he was a weirdo. Never could get into his music. Even when one of my friends was like, "You got to start listening to Marilyn Manson." Of course, I obliged because I didn't want to be rude. But I don't give a shit about Marilyn Manson. And when all the shit came out about him, I was like, "Wow, what? You're telling me this creepy, unsettling asshole of a guy who every move he does seems like he's trying to be controversial is actually an asshole and a horrible person? What?" That was my response to that. So I never gave a fuck about Marilyn Manson. Yeah. End of story. The song 2013 by Arctic Monkeys released as a B-side to Do I Wanna Know. Hearing those guitar riffs and Alex singing It's 2013 all across the galaxy can either feel funny or weird. Alright. Now I'm feeling just like Woody Allen. I'm telling you, dude, that song's so catchy. Like, wow. You know what's funny? One song that has aged, but still makes me kind of happy is the song 2016 by Injury Reserve. Now, I feel like since we're talking about 2013, and I don't give a fuck about Arctic Monkeys, but 2016, but you, like, bruh, it's 2016, yeah.
Yeah, why you still worry about me? I was in the like, bruh, it's 2016, yeah.
See, I think this song kind of works because it's kind of saying, like, bruh, it's 2016, what are you doing still doing this? As opposed to, it's 2013, such a spectacular year or something, you know, at least what I think is going on in this Arctic Monkeys song. So even if I hear this song in 2020, I'm like, yeah, in 2016, what the fuck were you doing this? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, come on. All right, 1.5 times speed. Everything Arctic Monkeys does sounds aged because they are, trash. Okay, next. Morrissey, The National Front Disco, written as a song about a boy who gets lured into a neo-fascist national front. It shows parallels with Morrissey's comments on race and immigration as well as his support for Britain in recent years. I don't give a fuck about Morrissey, okay? I will click on Arctic Monkeys, but I don't give a flying motherfuck about Morrissey, so I could care less about this song. Panty Shot by Mindless Self-Indulgence has always been questionable, as it was jokingly told from the perspective of a pedophile, but considering Jimmy Urine, that's his name, Jimmy Urine's child grooming allegations, this song is quite difficult to stomach. Wow, what a surprise! An artist and a band that makes fucking garbage music that sounds intentionally like fucking dog shit does garbage things because they pull in fucking children. That's the only audience that would give a fuck about the terrible music they're making. This song's gonna suck. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to even stomach this, but here we go. Even people in the comments are like, I used to believe this song was satire until Jimmy's assault allegations came out. Yeah, this aged terribly. I mean, that's the top comment. They took my job, right out of my hands. They're not pedos, said anyone ignorant to the fact that they paraded pedophilia. I myself am a fan, so I'm not dissing everyone, but as a fan who doesn't align with being a pedophile, after reading everything that's come out so far, it's deeply hurt and troubled that this band helped keep me going through teen years during difficult times, blah, blah, blah. I feel like we should accept that the music's still artistically valid. The music's still artistically valid. We should accept that this music, 5-year-old panty shot, is still artistically valid. Fuck off, dude.
That shit damages. Give me a lot, I can do it, my.
Friday the 13th by Gorillaz is honestly one of my favorite songs from Song Machine. It's soul-crushingly down to earth and I loved it. Now I'm sick to think that Octavian turned out to be a domestic abuser, and taking it into context ruins the lyrics, the music video, everything. This track felt like it was trying to portray how fucked up things are, but there's no hope at the end of the tunnel, and I find it hard to believe, and I haven't even listened to this song since the bullshit came to light.
Me a lot, I can do it myself. I can manage.
I mean, the song itself is, there's nothing really about it that's, you know what I mean? It's just the fact that it's the guy. Okay, next song.
Penis, bitch got a penis, bitch got a penis.
I know this song is spread around this channel and other music review channels like the plague, but your favorite Martian transphobic techno is probably the primest example of a song that has aged like milk. If the same song was made 2 years ago or less, it would be rejected by society, which is good. Yeah, I feel the same way about a lot of stuff from your favorite Martian, but people seem to disagree with me. They're like, oh, they got some bangers. Oh, your favorite Martian has some bangers. But no, they've been consistently trashy from the very beginning, just like a mindless self-indulgence. And do I gotta... Looks like oh shit, they deleted this song off the internet. Okay.
Bitch got a penis, bitch got a penis, bitch got a penis, bitch got a penis, bitch got a penis.
If you heard 2 seconds, you heard the entire song. Next! It's okay to leave a hot dog in a car. I mean, it's okay to leave a dog in a hot car by the Beatles. I understand it was a different time, but that doesn't make Ringo's insistence in this song any less disturbing. What is this? I've heard this before. Alright, I'm definitely being trolled here. Alright.
John, do you mind telling me about the song It's Okay to Leave Your Dog in a Hot Car? I don't quite remember that one very well. But it was the 60s, we didn't know any better. I think George actually wrote that one.
It's a good video, you got me with that one. You really got me with that one. That was good.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Happy by Pharrell Williams is a song that originally when it came out I loved. I have a lot of great memories. And I'll show you guys, I made a video back in the day with this song in it. My dad and I used to play it to have a good time, but as it went on, it became overplayed to the point where I don't enjoy it anymore. It's annoying, and I can't really explain, but every time I hear it at a grocery store, I shiver. Yes, I don't know if it was you who said this or someone else, but someone was saying that, like, times have changed, and there's nothing less happy right now than the years of 2020 to 2022. So that alone has made this song age poorly, but yeah.
You go on through this world, forced to keep your mouth shut, not able to show your true ability.
Whoa, what was that?
Not.
Oh, that's what am I wearing on my head, dude? That does not seem. Look how skinny I am. God damn, dude, I really bulked up.
Not able to show your true ability.
That lighting, not okay.
This is because of poor oral hygiene. But don't worry, because now there's new fluoride toothblass, mint condition, clean cavity. Keep your mouth sparkling. Said by one of our top.
Dude, that was so funny. I have toothpaste and I just have pictures of women on the goddamn laptop, dude. Jeez, that's so good. That's so funny.
Top scientist who's been working on this project for over 3 days.
Anyways, point is, you hear the music in the background. All right, go buy some Cabinetine. Whatever, the song aged poorly because it's happy. All right, the end of story. I was waiting for this example to show up because I was definitely thinking about this one recently, and especially when the event happened. Stargazing by Travis Scott. It ain't a mosh pit if there ain't no injuries. I got him stage diving off the nosebleed. In 2017, a fan jumped off his balcony and now is in a wheelchair, plus the recent events of Astroworld made this lyric and the whole song as a whole age like the Sahara Desert. Yep. I literally struggle knowing how little Travis Scott gives a fuck about anyone or anything to actually listen to his music anymore, and I was like listening to it religiously before, but like after what happened at the event and how horribly he handled it, like, yeah, no, it ain't, I mean, yeah. I laugh, but it's just because how weird it feels so weird after what happened to hear that line. It really has aged horribly.
Stars come out and all that comes.
Glad You Came, The Wanted. This song is stuck in the 2010s. It stays in my memory just like a song from a McDonald's ad. Feels old to me. I don't know why. I'm curious because I think I know this song. I'm curious if it's aged for me as much as some of the other tracks that have come out from the same era. Oh yeah, wow. This. Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, Miami. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, the sound of this song is so dated. This electro pop, like flat synthy crap does not sound good in the 2021 era of it's 2022 now. Fuck, why am I saying 2021? I don't know, I'm living in the past. Fucking trash. Good example. Fucking mind, thinking dog can't pull another motherfucking rabbit out the hell. Where the Hood At by DMX. The first verse about killing homo thugs and hating trans people, cross-dressers, is not looking too hot nowadays. There are a lot of rap songs that have aged poorly due to homophobia, but this is one of the most blatant and hard to ignore. Yeah, no, this one is like, I mean, it is like shockingly homophobic. And yeah. Another thing, a few of the lyrics are apparently about Ja Rule, but nobody today would know that because nobody cares about Ja Rule. The beat hasn't aged nearly as bad as the lyrics, but I wouldn't say it hasn't aged gracefully or anything like that. I like the sound of this track a lot. And for a while, I've been able to look past the homophobia because of that. But today, we're going to look directly at the eye of the beast and its ugly face. Don't know what it's gonna be fucking with it like me to the X. Last I heard, y'all is just having sex with the same sex. I show no love to homo thugs. Yeah, I mean, that's about all you gotta. Oh yeah, and then he's like, how you gonna explain fucking a man? I don't care if you squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. Like, wow, imagine being that far off the path of righteousness. Good God. Bottles in the ice, like a blizzard. Like a G6 by Far East Movement, the song at the time was an absolute banger with its heavy club beat. It sounded really futuristic at the time too. Mixed with this weird synth and an obnoxious hi-hat which seems like an early version of FL Studio and corny night out drunk lyrics, I can confidently say this song was made for 2010 and no year further. I couldn't agree more. I feel like we're going to kind of see the same thing with this track like we just did with the Glad You Came song. But probably a little bit different with how this feels. Bottles in the ice, like a blizzard, feeling so fly, like a G6, like a G6. Give me that mo wet, give me that crystal stab, man, we get that. This song fucking slaps. I love the production on this. There's something about the vocal production, like the reverb on everything that feels so natural and like really like the spacing on everything feels really proper. This song actually sounds fantastic. Like it's like, sure, it might sound like some stock sounds in there, and it's a little ridiculous, but good God, the song actually kind of slaps and has a great pull and push to it. I mean, you could never bump this nowadays because, yes, like you say, it is dated. If you played this now, people would look at you so weird, like, dude, what fucking year is it? But the song still slaps, okay? I'm gonna defend this track, all right? It's a good drinking song. Hashtag Selfie by the Chainsmokers. The song itself wasn't aggravating enough back in 2014. Nowadays, it carries the most insipid and dated EDM sound you could possibly remember from the time. Yes. This song has aged like spoiled milk.
Do you think he was just doing that to make me jealous? Because he was totally texting me all night like, she's so short and that dress is so tacky. But first, let me take a selfie.
Cross my heart, hope to die to my lover.
Him and I by G Eazy and Halsey. Good God, this song. Oi, I remember hating it on release. It's a song about how they're in love, but after the song was released, they broke up. After that, Halsey was in her feels about it for the whole next album. Yo, it's G Eazy.
Cross my heart, hope to die to my lover. I never lie.
65 speeding up, PCH a hell of a ride. Down and watch it slip off. Ever catch me cheating, she would try to come up. Crazy when this shit against this. She knows.
This is like Instagram fuckboy rap right here, dude. This is not my thing. I mean, yeah, the fact that the two aren't together anymore makes this song really laughable and a great example of stuff that's dated. I feel like tracks like these really do age the worst. These, like, we're gonna stay in love forever tracks that end up just not, like, happening. They just, they die off. They become this relic of something rather than an actual song. I'ma be. Anything they did that was like, and honestly, anything Black Eyed Peas did has aged poorly. Okay, this song is pretty much, it can speak for itself. It is aged like a spoiled tomato. It reeks of 2010, and it's pretty much unlistenable with how many times they repeat the word I'ma be in the sense and the beats sound like literal garbage. I bumped this shit nonstop as a kid, okay? I have memories going to, like, my mom went to the gym, she left me in the computer room, okay? I would play this song on repeat, all right? Repeat! Over and over and over and over and over again. I'ma be. Dude, I don't know what it was about this shit, but it clicked with me. I'm curious if I'm gonna still be the sole defender of this track. Let's see.
I'ma be on the next lap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. Shit. I'ma be spreading my wings.
Okay, I'ma send this away. I'ma send this away.
I'ma be sucking in dicks, but I don't really mind sucking in dicks.
Yes, it's aged poorly. The chorus sounds terrible, but there are still some redeemable qualities. I'm gonna defend this song to the grave. Okay, probably not. All right, but anyways. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is ringtone rap right here. The production's aged horribly. The entire song is about him claiming that he made a hit, saying nothing on a track. If he could so effortlessly make a song that sells, he would do it more than a single time, huh?
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I don't gotta rap. I could sell a mill saying nothing on the track. As soon as I hit the club, but in the Midwest, they love to take it slow.
Whatever, dude. Soulja Boy era, shit sounds fine. I love it. I mean, whatever, dude. It's like, this was a good time for me. You know, this ringtone rap garbage was like my shit back in the day. Okay, who cares? Tupac's rolling in his grave. Who gives a fuck? All right. Let's Get Retarded by Black Eyed Peas. Not much else to be said here. Yep. I mean, I think that they ended up re-releasing it with Let's Get It Started, which ended up being the hit. But I remember hearing the song Let's Get Retarded, and I was like, why is this the same song? It's the other one, but they're just saying retarded. Yeah, exactly. Someone else here says, this song is so funny to me because I never knew that it was the real title or words because I only ever heard the radio edit, which is Let's Get It Started, and I didn't know the whole song was just using a slur. I know, it's shocking. It's kind of like when I heard the song Forget You by CeeLo Green on the radio all the time. And then I went to a house party, and again, I was terrified of swearing at the time, and literally I heard the song "Fuck You" by CeeLo Green, and I was just like in shock at how many times he said "fuck you," and I was just, it was a hard time as a kid, okay? Trying to avoid swearing and shit, alright? I want to see a version with comments on. The fact that this isn't a parody made by someone but actually made by the Black Eyed Peas makes this so much fucking better. My uncle is mentally disabled and this has always been his absolute favorite song. Every time we have a family event, I always make sure to request this song to get him up on the dance floor so he can dance his heart out. He gets so into it and we always love seeing him so happy. What? Okay.
There's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your neck. Everybody, let's get into it. Get stupid, get retarded.
I mean, just the fact that get stupid, get retarded alone there is just like, you know, it's just the point, the thing is missed, even though he says in the beginning there's no disrespect, is still wildly ignorant. Good God.
Get retarded, let's get
Retarded in here. Let's get retarded in here. Back in the day, that was the word of choice for everybody I grew up around, okay? That was easily the hardest word for me to stop using, actually. Like that word has history with me, okay? I remember the days like Pop Smoke, okay? Of course, aged terribly, but regardless. Actually, yeah, this song was always bad. I mean, the fact that they had to make an entire different version just says it all. This might be a good one to end it on. Most pop music released between 2010 and 2012. It's a period of time when pop music ditched live instruments in favor of programming and synthesizers. A few indie bands and a few female pop artists successfully pulled off this change in sound, but a lot of singers, especially in R&B, adopted the most generic beats, basic melodies, and excessive use of autotune, which was really shitty back in the day. And I enjoyed it for some nostalgic reasons, but the majority of just sounds overproduced and cheesy in retrospect. Yeah, the beginning of these technologies and the overuse of them ended up just like sounding really awful like a few years later as the technology has just really evolved at an incredible rate. So yeah, I completely agree with this one. And that's going to be it for me for this entire video. This is the longest I've probably recorded for any one of these videos, and I'm very happy with that. I had so much fun doing this, and I can't wait for the next one. So make sure you subscribe, check out the community tab to see the next prompt. If I put one up, it'll probably be up in like the next few days or so. But regardless, see you guys there. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.